Why, and what good?
Welcome to another resounding night of Rollers of the Dice. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, and ghouls. Now, who would like to do the recap? Alright, sounds like you're doing it, Nick. You
Checking
grunted the
to see-
loudest.
Checking to see how well this recap is going to go.
I'm
So-
not gonna lie, I forgot to write stuff down last session.
Don't worry, I got this. So
That's
after,
alright. All you guys really did last session was meet Wolfington.
in the aftermath, of
40.
killing a bunch of guys, and then a bunch of nightmare fey creatures, Aminlocks.
The Meatlocks.
Yeah, you're going way far now.
Wake up. It's time for you.
We gathered there, reminisced, mourned over some of the bodies, and then checked over ruins not far away. And the inspection of these ruins, and then the following investigation of approaching figures. And additionally, the investigation of the kind of undercroft of this forgotten church. We met with a large wolfkin creature, seemingly representing an organization. I believe he said the name, the Foundation.
I might have been the Foundation and Foundry.
Okay, or Foundry.
It's one of the two. I might have been flipping through using them interchangeably.
Okay. But he did give us the name of the organization and requested that we talk more within town about how we wish to proceed with them in regards of us getting their help and possibly joining them. In which we were brought back to the inn and tavern. Or did we leave off heading that way?
Oh, okay. So we left off with you guys investigating like the undercropping, and you guys actually, Khalid, Kyle, Atracy, and Rivik were still in the downstairs.
Understood. I think I was just sitting to the side keeping.
Yeah, you were sitting inside keeping watch with the animals. Alden was on his way of returning to the group. But he fell into a time stream, and I did not loop. God damn it. He fell through a time stream, so now he's actually making it after that entire incident. That's why he wasn't there.
Bet.
In which case, we will start with Alden. Alden, you're just now getting back to the front of the ruins. For you, it feels like it's only been like 5, 10. After doing like all of your stuff.
Hey.
Oh, welcome back. Missed all the fun.
Sorry.
What the fuck?
You,
We got that live, people. We got that live.
Yeah.
what?
Get the picture finally?
I saw something funny. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I got so
Welcome back.
lost.
Was it my picture?
Just Alden, you're seeing the animals and Axel sitting aside. In the back of the church, you can see there's an open door going into darkness.
How long was I gone?
You being gone is actually an interesting topic, but we'll talk about that later.
What do you mean by that?
How long was he gone about? Like an hour between travels?
It was about like it was a little over an hour.
Hour and a half. Somewhere.
I was only gone a few minutes.
Hour and a half. Listen, we had time to get caught by the feds, hash deals with the feds, and then come back here and then break into some room. So.
That doesn't add up.
Welcome to the Feywild, where we wandered off on our own and got stuck in a time loop or something. This place functions by weird rules. If you stick with the group, if we get screwed over, at least we get screwed over as a group.
Says the one who's always disappearing themselves.
Yep.
Follow your own advice as well, if you're gonna give it.
I don't complain when I get stuck in time loops. I mean, I do, but that's more of a fact if I got stuck in them.
I didn't even know I was in one, to be fair.
Yeah.
Didn't feel
Yeah,
like
we all-
it just felt like it's probably one of those
Yeah.
cases where time was just moving really slow.
Maybe. Yeah.
But it's still
Anyway, it's
weird.
we're all gonna have to sit down and talk. We met I believe we have to explain it more to everyone, but we met a group, part of a bigger organization that want to help us. They think they can help us more if we are members, and they gave us an offer. We have to talk to them later today once we get back to town about what we want to do. They're an organization that seems to handle bullshit like this on a big scale. I don't know if I'm for it or against it yet, but I suppose that's why we all got to talk about it.
Well, I also found out something interesting with my naturistic ways.
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters any, but I found out who this church belonged to.
Oh shit, Noxamalian's with you guys too, by the way. Noxamalian's also there. He didn't go down. He stopped up with you guys also. So that's where. I guess he would be actually lumped in with the animals too, because he technically is just a giant crocodile.
Lizard thing. Yep.
Come on, dragon. That's
That's good. We looked around, couldn't find any puzzles or shit. But they found a door over there. Kind of looting. If something jumps out, I'm running down there, but running around's got me tired.
The man who never sleeps is tired.
There's a difference between sleep and fatigue.
Maybe you should try to sleep once then. That'll help with fatigue.
I physically can't. When I get put unconscious, I don't even black out. I just can't move.
He'll sleep when he dies.
I go limp.
Like sleep paralysis.
That's usually what happens when you sleep.
No, but I'm fully conscious. I'm fully aware of everything going on.
Alright, I take that as cue as the party's just leaving the dust.
Yeah, he's coming back up, I guess.
Is everyone talking just to Axa for not sleeping?
At this point, overhearing this conversation is just minding his own business.
Well, if you guys are downstairs, you guys actually can't hear the conversation.
Right.
No.
Wait. I thought Axel came downstairs with us.
No, I'm
No,
sitting
he stayed
outside
up
keeping
top as a
watch.
bodyguard.
Right.
I'm bodyguarding us so we don't get jumped by some more bullshit. And I'm not
Yeah,
far if you guys get jumped by some bullshit.
Yeah, no.
it's just
Rivik
another
was
character.
Rivik was just finishing up, I guess, looking downstairs. But I think I did search everything. I know I searched what I searched a table.
You searched the table, you searched the altar, you also searched the bookshelves, but you can't read any of this stuff.
Yeah, it's something I can't understand. Besides some of the book that I gave to Reeves, and an older version of Undercommon.
Yeah.
I think that's what I was doing. I was casting comprehend language as a ritual.
Yeah, so that you could actually read the.
Yeah. There we go.
At this point, yeah, Rivik is just waiting by the stairs to make sure Khalid doesn't get murdered downstairs.
So that he doesn't get jumped by whatever's in the corner.
What?
I knew I should have lit that corner.
I was making a joke.
Well,
Alright, well then we're gonna go back out to please continue your conversation.
I physically don't lose consciousness. It's eventually they hit me until I can't move.
So wait.
This is actually kind of raising some questions for him.
If you were to die, what would that mean?
I guess it just goes dark. I'm awake for it all.
It's like a wait for all eternity, even as if a wandering wisp or something. You're just constantly conscious.
I think at that point, as a ghost, I don't sleep really anymore. Well, I don't anymore either. But that's me. This is the science of what. If I could sleep, I would love to, but I can't.
Maybe you should try what we elves do. We do a lot of meditation. As elves, we're kind of in the same boat as you. It's not really required sleep.
I don't Well, I have been meditating a bit in my own way. I've been going places and reflecting. I don't sleep. I remember a lot of things, but my memory is not always perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm not always me. I guess I don't know. When everyone else is asleep, I walk around, I keep watch, and I think about everything. All the time.
About everything, about people you've lost, and all of us.
About everything.
And Alden's gonna post up like right across from Axel, acting like as a secondary bodyguard, just in case shit happens. But this church belongs to a very old god.
I don't know if it helps me necessarily, but I believe the god of death in a way or something, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Earthka will straight up just say yes.
I was being vague as courtesy. But other than that, I don't know. No offense, Briscoe. I don't know the importance of this being here, and I don't know the importance of the stumbling across this.
You shouldn't actually know this is Verithica's. Because you weren't here for that part of the conversation.
But
I don't think you were able to hear that conversation.
Or didn't he have the conversation with the one dude?
He had the conversation with Mortimer Adami.
yes, but Alden's also very wise. Put two to two together from when Alden had asked Rivka about it, and Rivka's like, "Hey, I would rather not say."
Right, my apologies. I forgot that conversation.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
So,
Do you understand how many conversations I've had as a...
So
Wait, did you say Verithica? Did I say Verithica?
Yes.
Fuck, it's Noxamillion.
that's
Take two.
Verithica doesn't have a fucking god.
Okay, so
No,
yeah,
this is Noxamillion. That's my bad.
yeah, so Noxamillion.
You know, the dumb thing is that I was looking at Noxamillion sheet right now too. Fuck. Noxamillion. My bad. That is my mistake. I completely forgot about that conversation.
Yeah, so I'm not breaking any metagame rules.
No, that's my bad. That I'm honest. I am very sorry.
I didn't need to be there for that conversation. My character's wise. You can put that shit together.
A very wise druid you are.
Please.
are they fucking dead in there?
If we haven't heard the screams of terror or the shaking of the ground beneath us, no. Or maybe.
But I also can't hear the clatter of bones, meaning Kyle's not here.
Oh, that's fair. Maybe they dropped down a hole.
Is Tommy here? Where's the other zombie?
He's down there with them.
Okay, cool.
Oh, God, you guys.
Yes, we did. Because we are inhumane.
I noticed.
Meanwhile, Tommy's touching a book. It's the downstairs party now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So-
I was waiting for.
That's casting my ritual as I get a pinch of soot and salt.
Suit and salt. So
Soot and
it's
salt from my component pouch, and I kind of glaze it together on my hand while saying, "Scoop, be might, scoop, be might," as I kind of dab it on my finger and rub it across the air as a ritual. I'm not sure how long I'm supposed to do this for.
well, how long is the spell's casting time? Because the spell's called Comprehend Language, correct? You only take 10 minutes to
Okay.
cast the spell.
Right, so that took
It's been 10 minutes.
been 10. Okay. Okay. So what does that text say?
It's the spell I sent you last week.
Oh shit. Oh, well, there wasn't anything else. No more hidden text about something very
It's too degraded.
too degraded.
Well, yeah, the book itself is too degraded that most of the words aren't complete,
Mm-hmm.
and the stuff that is complete, it's one page that doesn't connect to anything.
What about was there any other books that were in a different language?
So you have an entire bookshelf that's in Draconic.
Okay.
They're all books that are in Draconic.
So this would last for an hour.
I want you to roll me a D100.
Uh, 24.
None of the books are in good enough quality to be legible.
Oh. Damn, this place is old. How long have these books been here? Freaking asshole cults not freaking taking care of the books.
As you mentioned, Cole, you hear Tommy.
Yeah, I'm talking about you, asshole. Take care of your books.
I would also like to remind everybody, he was the one that was holding the book when he was murdered by Axel.
Alright, there's nothing here. We can go back with everyone else. I kicked
Okay,
Tommy
then.
because I'm mad.
Don't
Go
be
Rivet.
mad. Get glad. Yes, that was Kyle, by the way.
I knew it would be.
Oh,
But Rivik is just gonna like
Respect.
soft sigh and just start walking upstairs.
So everybody's on their way up the stairs.
Oh, I hear bones rattling.
For some reason, this now sounds like a Monty Python skit.
yeah.
Do I
Welcome to my life.
I just yell, there was nothing.
Am I the only one
Awesome.
who hears coconuts?
Didn't you find a spell?
Huh?
Didn't you find a spell?
Noxamil, that's Noxamil, right?
No, that's not. No, that's Kyle.
Oh.
How much you want to bet he didn't write any?
Maximilian doesn't. Maximilian. Well, he can take the books. He can take the pages with him.
I mean, yeah, I found that, but nothing
Okay,
else.
well, I don't know if books will fucking degrade if left from the area. You
Whoa,
magic
whoa,
books
you got.
are-
Whoa, you guys found books.
No,
Yeah,
we
but
found
they're in
we
shit
found a
quality.
whole nother universe.
Shit, any good reading material down there?
No.
Do you know Draconic?
It doesn't matter if you know Draconic.
No,
Books are
so,
shit.
Rivik's ask him either way.
Okay.
Do you know Draconic?
I do. Give me a sec. I didn't have my character sheet up. I was caught lacking. Give me a sec.
God.
Who wasn't prepared?
no.
I do.
Oh well, okay. Fucking have fun back down there then.
I mean, Adam.
Didn't Caleb,
Just
Kyle-
mind your wings on your way down. Fucking tight fit down there. And also, there's like torches lit down there too.
I just said,
So-
be my guest.
From what I'm gathering, Caleb read the book, and no one else was able to, so...
I'm gonna read some fucking books.
Bring them with you, damn it. You know where we gotta go.
Okay, now that we kind of have... And there, Axel goes down the stairs for books. Okay, so what are we discussing? I was told we were discussing something.
Did Axel really go downstairs?
I'm just checking a few things out.
All right, we're gonna cut to Axel real fast. All right.
Oh yeah, no. It's
On a,
We can-
on
we
a
can do
scale
it
of
after.
No, pick a number 1 through 50.
1 through. Do I have to pick it or I roll it?
Pick a number.
Okay, 5.
You pull out the
Right.
5th book on the bookshelf. As you touch it, it falls apart.
26,
Falls apart.
27.
Falls apart.
Axel's just going to go down to one of the end of the
29.
rows at the bottom, and is just going to run his hand along the top of the shelf until something doesn't collapse.
And we're gonna repeat that for the entire bookshelf. We're going back up top.
Yes! Yes! Starts having fun with it.
Okay,
But no, we're going back up top now. Please continue your conversation.
so
Well, hey, Auden, welcome back. How long have you been gone?
Yo, where the fuck did you go?
apparently I was gone for an hour. It did not feel like an hour. It felt like 5 minutes.
Was it?
And this is what happens when you walk alone in the Feywilds and end up in a time paradox.
I don't want to hear that considering how often your feathered friend does it.
Fair point. But that's him. You should have told him that if he's.
I did.
It's not my problem then. Yeah. Anyways. No, seriously, where the fuck did you go?
I went behind the church.
Oh. But you weren't there. The fuck? Okay, whatever.
This doesn't make sense to me either, because it was,
Fuck.
it was 5
Like I said,
minutes
welcome to
ago.
Feywilds.
But what doesn't make sense is how I was only trapped in it, but no one else was.
I didn't hear shit.
Neither did I.
Well,
And if it
anyways.
if it was a natural occurrence, I probably would have noticed with the flow of nature.
Well, either way. As it is, of course, by the way. Met up with a group, and, well, they're kind of offering a bit of services. But, probably a deal is one to be striked or anything.
No. How is that going to interfere with the current tasks you have accepted?
Everybody's trying to recall to see if he were to mention that world library, would there be consequences? Wondrous library, world library.
He just told you about the Wanderer's Library, but he also never told you how to get there.
Well, I mean, they did offer us to find the Wondrous Library. Library full of everything's knowledge.
That
Time, day, whatever.
didn't answer the question.
Look, they made a deal to where if pretty much yeah, here's the Wondrous Library, but also if we were wanting to help you, you gotta help us type of deal.
Okay, wait. So we're dealing with a guy that's trying to end the world. How long do we have really for that?
As far as I'm aware, it seems like we have all the time in the world.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because,
So
with the end of the world seeming to be really important, we seem to have been taking our sweet time doing menial tasks.
Oh, well, I'm sorry the fact that, we have to get a fucking audience for higher-ups by completing tasks. I'm not part
For
of the
what?
fucking Feywilds, and I thought maybe we'd get there quicker with this. Yeah, we're here to fucking deal with Celeborn type bullshit, but we need to know his location and all that.
okay, so how do we find out his location?
I trot up out with just stacks of ruined paper.
Like, if this guy's who wasn't he just here? Like, how
Oh,
did he
that was
just
it.
pop in and out of?
It was his lackey, the fucking Lich.
Oh wait, are we talking game plans in the Temple of the Dead? Cool. So we actually do have we do know what he's after right now. We do have a time limit. He's after the blade of light and the blade of darkness. I'll find the exact names. We are after
Blade of
information on
Cruxing
those.
Darkness and Blade of Luminous Light.
They are after those.
Okay.
With those, potentially, they could do that. They have a lead on us. We need information. We need the Unseelie Court, which we need the audience with this court member to get us within, I believe, the Frozen Keep or the Winter Keep or Winter Court. Right now, we're in a bunch of politics.
In other
We
words,
just got-
they won't see us until we do the good deed.
But we do know what he's after. We don't know what he's going to do with it, assumingly bad considering what he did to the last world he was on.
Yes. but
So-
there's also the job we took
Wait.
for the Belnades as well.
We've
We're
done already.
technically
That's the
working
same-
with them.
That's the same thing we're doing here.
I thought the Belnades was scouting, not.
Well, yes, they're sending us scouting and we're dickheads and they know they're hunters. They know sometimes you walk in, things get bad and you have to do something.
So there's. the
Elizabeth
war-
also left our instructions very open-ended. Roscoe would
Yeah.
chime in.
We were essentially sent on the mission, they gave us a lead and some options, and we left to scout out on our own terms.
Well,
We planned to go back and get help, but
remember,
that may
I-
not be an
I,
option.
I wasn't much a part of those conversations, considering I seem to have been dragged behind by a Lucifer force.
Yeah. So, but we do know what he's after. We-
So how many more good deeds do we need? We've done like 4 already.
I think especially after the shit we've stopped a few really big catastrophes actually. So we might be able to bitch our way in.
With this,
Worst case scenario, we go on another fucking egg hunt. But we also have a big option we just got. The Foundry. We've just got an invitation to work with them on possibly this. With them on this, and maybe get direct permission of unlimited assets that they seem to have. But they seem to be on a much bigger scale, and working with them means we sign on with them.
I'll help them, but I'm not signing on to anything.
Thing is, though, I don't think they're going to care much about any of our morals. What I mean by that is, if you sign on to them, they might help you all the way to what you want. I think they're just going to care that you're on their side. That goes for any of us. We want to protect the forests of the land. They'll let you do it. But we're doing it with their name tag and their rules. And if they say something at the end of the day, it's their call, even if they put us in departments we want. If they just funnel our desires, eventually we will still be attached to them. But they are possibly an invaluable asset. We are either doing politics on our own, fighting our way through this, or we are signing on for big help.
Do keep in mind, though, if the fucking leaders or whoever of the Feywild said, oh yeah, go find them, but don't kill them or interfere with them, and Celburn's already close to fucking destroying this whole dimension, then, well, you know, we're gonna have another fucking Shadowfell event or whatever the fuck it's called.
It's like, can we afford to be doing more politics?
To be honest, I mean,
that's the point I've been trying to bring up.
I mean, I believe you, man. I bitched about it too.
if I may say, if it gets to the point in the politics where they say they won't do shit, then guess what? We're on our own, and I really wouldn't care about politics fucking helping us.
Okay, the fact
The
that
thing
we
is-
had to go through this rabbit hole to begin with.
Thing is, though, we have stopped bad shit. We've done a lot of dumb shit, but we've stopped some bad shit.
I'm not denying that. It's just, we don't know how much time we have. We don't know
Well-
if every second we spend doing what we are doing now, we don't know if that is bringing them further ahead Or, hell, he might have already obtained one of the swords by now.
They could.
Nox Malin will chime in. Then we should walk and talk.
Yeah, Axel will get up and go.
About the
Yeah, you go. You speak.
no, he said what I was gonna say.
I think Axel is gonna go. Yeah, we can't waste time sitting and talking about it. We'll have to walk and talk. But we need. The thing is that we might have a chance to work with them again in the future. But right now, once we get back to the inn, because we all probably need some kind of rest, get our shit together, and they're probably not going to give us an audience till tomorrow morning anyway. If we can help it, we can try to barge in there and get ourselves in trouble, which I'm always fine with. But we need to have an answer as a group, to give to Wolfington when we get to the inn, at least for this time.
My biggest concern with everything you've been saying, with every reference you make to the Shadowfell, the Dreadplank, whatever you call it, if that is as bad as you say it is, and has the opportunity to get worse, we cannot afford to keep playing the game of politics.
So, what do? We go back, we tell him, can you wait here until we have an audience with the court, try to force our way through, and if we can't, sign his deal? Or are we taking this on our own and trying to force our way through the politics? We need to get to libraries that we don't have access to. It's either the Foundation or the politics.
Yes. But
Let's get going, to be honest.
I-
But
Well, yeah, like, we're walking. We're
Yeah, I
walking.
thought we were already walking.
We're walking already.
I'm flying slightly because I'm cool, but every other step when I get over a branch like a kid, flat wings, extra 5 feet.
So, Caleb
I guess-
lights another cigarette.
I guess as
Yes,
they're
that's excellent.
with the group heading down the hill, Rivik would stop for a moment to look back towards the ruins, because he knows it's similar to the location of where his village would have been at. And that before turning around and catching up to the group, just to look at it as like a thought for mine for a moment.
So you were looking at the ruins, thinking back to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I light another cigarette with prestidigitation, Saskill.
Can I get a cigarette? Can I bum a cigarette actually?
Alright. I see the one I already lit.
Oh shit! Thank you.
So, if we don't get results soon from the councils, you think the Foundry is our best bet?
We either need another solid lead on our own, or we are between the politics or the Foundry. We have the dragon, maybe, but the dragon suggested we come here and do the politics. So, if someone can pull us another lead besides trying to chase Lepent wherever he goes, eventually they're going to realize we're doing that and draw him further away from what we need. We need information. Wolfington said they can help without us joining, but their help is limited. We will have full access to them to whatever degrees they allow if we join. And once again, I'm not saying we do. I'm just saying if we join, that's what they're offering. And they could be offering all the tech Rivik needs, all the necromancy you want, all the nature you want to protect, everything you need to protect your home. Actually, I don't really know what you want, but I'm sure they'd have it.
And that's another thing. This sounds too good to be true.
Yeah, we're signing on to into their company. It could be too good to be true. Eventually, we're gonna feel the leash around our neck. Eventually, they're gonna say, "Actually, you follow this line." It's like your own slice of heaven, but you know, when they say the boundaries, there are the boundaries.
Yes, but I also want to ensure we don't get ourselves into a fight we can't win.
The Foundry or the
We
Boogeyman.
already are.
We already are. We need help, and they offer it, and I'm not saying we take it. I'm saying we need to have an answer to give them when we get there. We got a long walk.
Yes, and I don't know about you guys, but I think the best option, the most expedited option we can go for. Don't get me wrong, I am skeptical of the situation at hand. But I think the best option is to skip the politics altogether.
I'm not gonna lie. Fucking hated politics to begin with, anyways.
Believe it or not, I did public speaking in school.
Oh, hey.
Yes, before you ask, he was bullied a lot. Roscoe chimes in.
Hey, I think.
Funny
I think I
how
was in
back
the
at that.
class.
Funny how back at the Battle Not I gave you the damn public speech to you yourself, and
I never said I was a motivational speech.
He also never said he was good at it. He just said that he did it.
yeah, so,
Fuck all y'all.
By the way,
Um,
Roscoe has sunglasses on, and he stole one of Khaled's cigarettes.
I did public speaking. Losing all motivation to participate in the end of the world. I think, honestly, given everything we went through, was fair. Completely insane that I'm still even doing this. But I actually give a shit about it now. That's what I was saying before we marched up the mountain. We have Lepent here killing innocent civilians. How many of them can we walk by and listen to them scream?
it's not the fact that it's not only Lepent fucking
I know.
killing, but Celeborn and some other elf lady.
It's out of our lead, and if we have, and this is another asset, if we have the Foundry's help, they can have more hands on this. Rivik, how many people could have walked past your village? One person could have stopped, gotten help. How many survivors are we making by walking away? If we can get more hands on this, less people die.
If I'm gonna be honest, though, back when we got here and we did that scrying spell with files, they were last seen in freaking the fall season.
We're
So
still in
much
winter.
Hey,
Some time has already passed that when we last saw them. To be honest, I'd rather
Nope.
not be in a winter anymore. I'd rather head to the fall.
oh, yeah.
Alden.
Speaking of Scry, then Alden just completely stops.
What's going on?
Describe to me in complete detail the look of Celeborn.
Rivik, want to do your thing?
I think I give it. Rivik like pulls out his book and is like, I think I have it here. He's like going through pages. He's like,
I thought you
Here it
could have
is.
just changed your appearance to him.
look, sometimes it takes a while, and I'm not gonna always keep doing it.
I'm sorry. Whenever I think, man, I need to fly, I look right at my wings, man. It's,
All right, but you don't. Okay, Axel. Do I look like I got fucking wings on me?
no,
I
that's
got little fuck wings.
You can actually turn into the person, though.
I don't grow fucking wings.
that wasn't
I don't grow extra
Oh my God.
bones!
Just
I change appearance, not bones!
Yes.
So that's
Telling
what
you
we're
It's
saying.
a Celeborn.
I understand that, but I have... He holds up the sketch already!
That's a really good sketch, actually. But why is he so handsome?
Is it like a stick figure sketch?
No,
Well, I
it's
did a
not.
stick figure sketch, and his face is really good. Like his face is really defined. Like that's an HD face. What happened with the body, man?
Okay, Josh, is the sketch enough for me to get the scry spell off?
You be careful what you tell us you're a cook.
It's enough to get the scry.
Alright, I
I will.
cast scrying.
I will fuck up your next burger meal, dude!
Axel's eaten every atrocious meal he's been given.
But he hasn't met
Alright, so I make a minus.
Rivik has made.
Okay, so I have a -2 to this roll.
And it's a 17.
Hey.
And
Wait, Keston, why don't you put your hand on me? The scythe speaks up, looking down at you.
To who?
He's looking at Celeborn. I mean Alden. Hey,
What? Get him!
Druid guy.
man, I really wish you transformed Alton.
No, actually, it wouldn't change anything.
It wasn't.
No, it would still only be a -2.
Okay.
It wouldn't be the -10 because it's not an actual part of Celeborn's body.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's saying that you actually have a piece of the person.
Maybe I do.
I wouldn't be surprised
Anyways.
if one of them does. Okay, so
Put the damn thing on the fucking scythe, fleshy scythe.
yes.
Touch me.
All
All right, now it's a -6 to the save.
I touch it. Yeah. I kind of like reach awkwardly around Rivik and place it on his back. Or Rivik, are you holding it in your hand?
No, Rivik is like kneeled. It's sheathed on his back, so he's kneeled down. Why are you putting your arm around him?
I didn't know you were kneeling.
Are you gonna touch me?
I was gonna say he's kneeling down so you can like have a better. You know what? Whatever.
I'm sorry.
You gotta touch a little lower on the hilt.
I create.
I
Um.
no longer want to touch you, but hit me
No.
lower.
All right, now you have it on the wind gem. I wasn't doing anything weird.
Oh my god.
Wind gem. Christ, I was just telling you to touch the wind gem.
It's just having you put your hand down the
Yeah.
shaft, bro.
you were
Cradle the ball.
totally making a fucking reference. Lower.
Put it lower.
Run it down the
Oh,
shaft.
There.
Crazy behavior.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
No, you were. You were.
Now I am. Now I am.
Brought him right to the family jewel. Get it? 'Cause
Easy.
it's a gem.
Alright, I know his sheet's somewhere in this stack of papers. Here it is. Okay.
He just has a piece of paper that says "fuck yourself," and he's like, "Wow!" And then there it is. Fuck.
How'd you know I had that in the stack too?
Every DM has to keep it to stay humble. It's just, side characters. Oh, I hate myself. Thank you for the reminder.
Side character. Oh, a visual depiction of my ego being lit on fire.
Side character.
That's called my ego being set on fire is called my planned session versus the session notes.
Next song.
Yeah.
You're getting the most gut-wrenching music. No, you're about to get a saucy love scene. You're about to catch him in the middle of the act. He's been out for a while.
I was gonna say saxophone starts playing.
Alden looks back. He's like, he's making more.
Well, no, it would create something that everyone can see.
Why did you minor illusion him fucking?
I don't have that Absolutely.
Is that my
Not
cousin?
yet. Is that my cousin?
Wait, is that my sister?
Vic,
Oh no!
Wait, that me? That me with my son? Oh, wait, what?
Okay.
I'm gonna stop now.
So, normally speaking, you would need a crystal ball, a silver mirror, or a font filled with holy water. However, well, actually, you're able to pull out the whole font of holy water thing. It's just blessed water. You pull it out, and you start casting your spell. You all watch as the water slowly forms a disc in front of you. 1 minute passes, it's a murky image. 2 minute passes, Axel, he's somehow, I don't understand why, but you guys get a glimpse of Sylvester with his beard scratching his chin. It's just a brief moment, but Axel, your interference. 3 minutes, nothing. 4 minutes, nothing. 5 minutes, Sylvester scratching his chin again. 6 minutes, a murky image. 7 minutes, you guys start to see a castle begin to form within the image. I'm depicting all this because it takes 10 minutes to cast the spell.
Got it.
I'm carrying him, cradled, holding him beside Rivik so he can hold the.
So that everybody can see it. 8 minutes. It's becoming clearer. 9 minutes. You guys get a glimpse of an underground fortress. 10 minutes. You guys can see what appears to be an overgrown kind of like throne room start to appear, and you see the Graviturgist Owlin, and you see the Chronoturgist Owlin standing before a throne. Slumped within the throne, you see a still exhausted Celeborn. He looks weathered and worn, almost as though he cast a spell that took more power than one would expect. Something that no amount of preparation can truly prepare a wizard for. Because not only was he the one that cast the spell, he was the one that he looks drained still. Within the frame of the image, you see a group of 9 Owlin enter the room. They're handing reports over to the Graviturgist and the Chronoturgist. Celeborn, the way he's sitting, he's kind of slumped back. Axel and Rivik, every time you've seen Celeborn, he had a commanding presence when he wasn't trying to be deceiving, when he wasn't trying to play an act, but when he was opposing you guys, whenever he was just conversing with you guys, he had a commanding presence. He would stand tall. You guys watched him give orders. You guys watched him give you kind of a hell of a fight. So to speak.
Mhm.
He's sitting there slumped over, drained, withered, worn. His hand over his eyes, almost shielding himself from the light. You can see his hair was kind of a light brown, almost. Was like a light, almost dark brown. You guys can see that there are strands, slips and strands that are like light blonde, almost silver in places. You guys can't really hear what the Owlin are saying because they're speaking quietly.
With Rivik at least looking at Celeborn, he does think to himself, just so that way if anything were to speak up from the scrying spell, that people would hear it. But he would think to himself, like, the fuck, he's gotten so fucking tired. Wait, shit, has he gotten older?
I think things just started adding up a little.
He was thinking to himself for that. Just saying.
I think Axel, regardless, would like chuckle that a bit to himself. Axel seems, for anyone that would look at him, visibly to seem to almost understand something, or at least think he's on to something. Like he looks like he's caught a hint of something.
Looking at Axel, I ask him, does that mean progress?
Blade of Cruxing Darkness. And Blade from Light. Once again, I forget the exact terminology.
Blade of Cruxing Darkness and the Luminous Light.
The Luminous Light. Both are opposites, but if we take into account they are reflections of light and dark, balance often is what heals us to a degree. But if we assume the powers of light, often capable of healing, darkness might be taking. Long scheme, and this is a guess. If he gets his hand on both of those blades, he might be able to recover. I think that's the play here.
I want you guys to roll a perception check. Because
I'm
all
good
of
at
that was just baseline information. I was just setting the scene still.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm a roll perception either way, but like,
Also, Josh, can I ask you just the vaguest question?
Sure.
Did I save a reply?
21?
What do you mean?
I think that was way back in the.
I know, but there was. I often would just decide not to use them.
no, you used it
Huh.
from the Shadowfell when Celeborn messaged you. You said, "Let's meet up to him."
Yeah, right.
Had a coffee.
Right. Okay. I was just checking because it would have been so fun while he's in a seat to just be like chin up a chat.
27
No, I
for
think
mine.
you actually do.
Oh shit.
Because I think he's messaged you afterwards.
I'm not doing anything yet, but I'm. Good to know. Good to know.
I'm not 100% sure. So it's likely that he did do a I don't remember if you've responded afterward. So let's make this simple
The roll for it.
and let's leave it to luck.
Okay.
You're gonna roll a D100 and I'm gonna roll a D100.
Okay.
If you roll higher than I do, you have a reply.
Okay.
If I roll higher than you do not.
Okay. Cool.
Because this is something I honestly cannot remember. Let's just have fun with it.
27 for my perception, by the way. Do you want me to roll a, what was it, charisma? Saving?
I rolled a 99.
Oh shit.
I rolled a
Should I get
55.
100? Oh.
Okay.
Fucking
So
Nick
you-
in these rolls.
You have a
I
reply.
have some decent rolls. You should see me when I'm DMing. I crit on my players too often.
Goddamn.
So do I.
Shit life, great rolls.
Yes, Alt.
And I rolled a
Alton.
25.
Charisma saving
Uh,
throw.
And perception.
No, it's a wisdom save. Yes, it's a perception.
Oh,
They're,
wisdom.
they're
Okay.
wisdom saves,
I
yeah.
thought they were con.
15.
No, yeah, no, they are Constitution. I'm sorry, they are Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Constitution
I-
saving throws.
I was thrown off because he said charisma. I'm like, no, it's perception's wisdom.
I get the plus. I think Atracee's got the +4, right? Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, she's right next to you. You shouldn't feel this.
Yeah, I
Um,
have a +11 right now to my con save. Still want me to roll?
You can still get a nat one.
Fair.
Alden, Sean, what did you roll?
I rolled a 25.
Constitution saving throw.
And I rolled a modified 90.
Okay. What did you roll, Reaps? My apologies. You said a 23, correct?
Yeah.
21. Okay. My apologies. I'm sorry. Wait. What did you roll, Rivik? Was it a 23 or 27?
27 for the perception. My con
Oh.
save. My con save is a 17.
Okay. Yeah, you passed that. Atracey, would you like to roll perception?
3 for perception.
Okay.
She did.
Yeah.
Did you? All right. So you have the baseline description. You look at this guy. This is the guy that they've been talking about. This is the evil wizard. This big, powerful guy that basically mopped the floor with him, who's now slumped in a chair.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
This here is the end of the world.
You'd be surprised for how you looked earlier.
He kicked the shit out of us.
He did. I
Nick.
don't understand how he's
Yeah.
like.
Nick, what did you roll?
15.
15. That is enough. That's enough to notice most of the thing. Reaps, Alton, and Alden. You three are able to see his longsword sitting kind of like you know how if you have like a cane you kind of sit it like up against the armrest in front of it going forward.
Yeah.
Well, he has his sword sat there. You guys notice that it has the same like socket system that the scythe does. But contrary to the scythe, it has 4 full gems.
Got more gems too. 2 more to
How many
inside.
does the scythe have?
The scythe has
Right.
2 empty slots and 2 full gems.
Yeah, it's 2 out of 4 equipped right now. He's got 2
Rick.
others on him.
Rivet. Next time we get to a library or something, maybe we could research gems, weird shit. Forget just plain elements. If we can get a hold of something with essence to the astral or something,
That's the thing. We need to find spells of something. Fucking Celeborn fucking took elemental energy around a certain season and created 2 more out of those seasons.
That's another thing. We know he
Okay,
has
so-
expressive power.
Alright, I'm also gonna say this. Rivik, you brought up that he has 4 gems, correct?
Yes.
That they're all socket. You said that. Okay, this actually corroborates some information you were given, Nick. That about how he sent two Owlin groups to perform rituals to create elemental gems. And you know, if The information you were given was correct. One of the groups failed, but one of them succeeded, and they created a gem of storms.
We could make essences of some vaguely elemental concepts, maybe. But additionally speaking, Axel, I think would say honestly and go, I mean, I think I had a gem that might work, but I kind of already used it.
What other fucking gem are we to get? Do you think we even got
Well, no.
for that shit?
I had a moonstone. But I used it.
I know,
But no, they made them, and yeah, you're right. It's crazy, but we're also in the Feywild. We could just find a crystal plant. There's options. Things are weird here. They don't follow rules.
Can I make a quick intelligence check, Josh? Because of the rituals they said, can I connect it to make it like the killing
Let's
they
get
made
moving
probably-
again. Let's get moving again. While we're talking. Right, we're still scrying. We're still scrying, right?
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, we're still the spell's still going. It's only been like a minute and a half.
Okay.
And there's still more information for me to keep up.
Yes. Okay.
It's
Sorry.
pieces
Sorry.
because, so that it's digestible.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry. What was your question, Rivik?
An intelligence check to see if those rituals that they were doing involved killing the people here in the Feywild.
Nick, do you tell him everything Wolfenden told you about the rituals?
Yeah.
They were done in the para-elemental planes. They were done on an entire different plane of existence.
Okay, did not know that. So
Yeah, no, I'm
yeah,
that's why I'm verifying.
saving me a roll. Continue on.
So all of you who Nick, you see off in the like glimpse of a tail lift. Those of you rolled above a 20. You guys can see the silhouette in one corner, in like the shade. Kind of like it's like a draconic shape. But you guys don't just see one, while Axel, you just see like the tail lower one. You see the silhouettes on either side of like the throne. You see two like draconic shapes. The way, and also the way all the plants are overgrown, they don't have the colors of autumn. They're not brown, orange, and red. They're also not necessarily the colors of summer. You guys can also 100% tell because the way the lighting is, it's not winter.
Well, is it spring? Can I already conclude that?
As Jan Fancy might disagree, but yes, it is. I was gonna start depicting how it's not summer.
I already thought spring.
I know. I want to be fancy.
I'm sorry, Josh.
It's fine. No, it's fine. I'll be fancy later. But you guys are able to identify. It's kind of got more of spring feel. Roll me an intelligence check. Everybody.
Ooh.
Except for
Just a
Atrazine,
plain-
because she failed. Just a plain intelligence check.
16.
Ooh.
14.
Good job.
Stop outsmarting me.
Get smart.
Hey, Axel, is the light kind of like shifting a little bit? It's hard to tell. Everybody who rolled above a 17, the light's moving.
I rolled a 16.
But like,
I'm sorry.
Wait. I'm the
Fuck,
only one
wait,
who
that's
I'm the
only
only one who rolled above 17.
Reach rolled an 18.
Oh, yay!
I
Cool.
got an 18.
I was just saying, oh no.
Which, I mean, to be fair, you're able to notice that. You're a nature guy. You should notice this. You're able to notice that the sun is actually kind of like shit. Like the light is actually moving.
As in it's getting later, or
Almost, at the very least, from what you can tell, the source of direct light that's like shining into the into like the castle throne room, the way the lights are, is shifting. You don't know if it's because the castle's moving or if the sun itself is moving. But you guys are able to tell that there's something shifting the source of light at the very least. And as that source of light shifts, you guys notice, all of you guys notice this. You guys notice that the one tail you saw gets obscured by more shadow, while the other one starts to like show more of the creature, and you start to see the second tail. Then it's been 2-3 minutes. You guys watch as a decrepit creature flies into frame. Oh, nice of you to finally join us again, Lippund. Yes, it's good to be here. And what are your reports? How is the creation of the mean locks going? We had a good 11 created. But our dear friends who tried to stop our compatriots while we were in the shadow, us and our compatriots in the Shadowfell, came around and stopped us. As you guys hear that, you notice that as like Selborn kind of like he's hungover, he slowly shifts his hand, sits up as like the light's shifting, so it's like not directly on him, and you can see he's like partially shaded. Oh. So they were able to actually survive the collapse of the dread plane then. Yes, it would appear so. And I assume they're looking for us. You guys watch as he kind of like stretches and cracks his neck. Axel, You've experienced this type of exhaustion, that type of pain.
Yes, I have.
Only yours wasn't from casting a plane-rending spell. Yours was from being beat by Sylvester.
Beat by Sylvester, falling from grace, different various amounts of suffering in my life.
But at the same time, you can tell his kind of exhaustion's not the you're as he's moving, you're kind of confirming it's not the exhaustion that just recovers you from.
He's broken something.
Alright. So these monster hunters were able to stop is that the only location they were able to render inert? It's the only one that they were able to render inert. However, the other two locations we're using were destroyed by another party. And that party would be One of them we were able to was a group of villagers. They were able to overpower Owlin and take out the mean locks by using a group of red caps. And the other one has still yet to be confirmed. Why am I here?
Rivik would
It
smirk
would be
a bit.
much simpler to find things if he was still around.
Rivik would smirk and laugh a bit because he's the one that suggested the Feywilds to Celeborn before he left. Not so easy now, is it?
You guys would also be 100% aware that Erlenor was the diviner. He was one of the two Alan you guys murked.
But isn't he Tommy?
No. No, Erlenor you guys killed
Back in
the shadow. He was one of the two
we cut off his eyes.
You didn't necessarily cut off his eye, you neutered him. You neutered his eyes. Because
Yeah,
he was
we
all of them can
way
use
the
divination.
divination stuff. Yeah.
He was his specialist.
We killed the right and left hand man pretty much. And he had to
You
get
guys also killed. You basically in terms of perspective, what you guys killed was his eyes and ears and his shield. However, what you still have is the three wizards he can use to manipulate life and death, space and time. You guys took out his utility. He's still got his nukes. Well, not necessarily nukes, but you guys get the perspective. And what is our status on finding either of the weapons? We were able to locate. This is the Chronoturgus speaking now. This isn't Lippin. We were able to narrow down the location of one of the weapons down to being within the Underfell. Underneath a fortress known as the how do I had a name for this. God damn it. Known as the Bastion of the Greater Dawn. And where exactly is it located? It is the fortress that sits upon the connection between the Feywilds and the Abyss. You guys would watch as Celeborn kind of perks up a little bit. Oh, that's actually good news. Well then, I think we should start preparing to assail the fortress, or the fortress of New Dawn then.
Oh shit.
Wait a minute. Fuck, wait. Fortress of New Dawn.
Looks like we got a new objective, boys.
But it's in the Underdark one.
And the Underdark is on the prime material. That's why the sun was moving. Underfang. And this is on the edge of the Feywild and the Abyss.
So it is in the Feywild, Underdark.
Okay, Feywild, Underdark.
It's not. This is the location of the Unseelie.
Okay. They're attacking the Unseelie. I think we can make a political rush with it. We can get there. We can get Archfey to get us there.
So as you guys are talking, you guys can hear in the background just to finish this up. You can hear deliberation between the three. They're expressing how long it'll take to prepare for such an ordeal, and you get the idea that they're not prepared quite yet for something of the scale they will need. Axel and Rivik, you guys remember basically the basic explanation of like the way a lot of the Shadowfell stuff went, like when they went in and just decimated the water water kingdom.
Yeah.
He had 300 years to prepare. He had 300 years to make stuff. He's been in the Feywilds comparatively a few months.
We've kind of caught him in base camp setup.
He's just past base camp setup. But he doesn't have... But you guys can tell that they don't quite have the forces yet.
But they've got a plan.
They have a plan, but you don't know when they'll have the means to act.
Which means
But you also can't be 100% sure they'll do a full-scale attack, or it's just a running bag.
Oh, now I'm for sure not using that sending spell. For sure, no. Let him know I heard that. Oh,
Don't do it.
we have the chance to fuck his entire invasion. This is some fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender shit.
And with that, Alden drops the scry spell and looks at them. I just got us more information than the court could.
How much you want to bet that that the court would not want part of this?
The seated
It's
court
the
wants
fucking-
no part.
Exactly.
But the unsealing court.
You would want a part of this.
They're planning a raid on the Unseelie. If we bring that to the court here, right, in that town. They're gonna. This is the shit. We just found like under government stuff, threats against the under government. You send it into the government, it's gonna get lost on a desk, and then they're gonna find it. The people that need to find it will. And they'll bring us there. They'll probably bag our fucking heads, but they'll bring us right where we need to be.
Right.
We foil this fucking invasion.
Yes. But
We're gonna be working with the Underdark.
we knew that part from the beginning. At this point, because
Well, we did.
With what we know about the Feywilds, the Unseelie court is the better option because the Seelie court doesn't like anything non-Fey, which also probably due to the course of why it's taking us through a rabbit hole just to get a meeting.
You're not wrong.
Just to find these swords. They're something the Fae don't
Why did we not think the Underdark would actually have it?
I mean, that's not unsurprising. It's just a matter of we got here and we needed information. We got told to go to the town, we went there, and then we got recommended to the court. We fought. This is the first time we've had this option open up. So, we can talk to Wolfington, tell him we have options, finish up our business in town, and push to the court to get whoever needs to know this information, and maybe we start working with them. We don't have to lock on to the Foundry just yet. Maybe we can see what they're willing to do without us joining up, but we don't gotta sign away yet.
Yes. It would... Seeing the scale of what the operation is, us alone as a group will not be able to handle it. We need the Foundry's help.
Not wrong.
How are we gonna get their attention?
We have the Foundry's attention.
We talked to
Alright, not the Foundry. I was thinking Sealy Court.
We have a way to get their attention. We have a threat against them directly. We let someone know, and it's going to work its way to them because they're on Sealy. They learn things quickly.
So do we want to tell the Foundry that we plan on helping Sealy Court?
Ken?
We tell the Foundry of what we witnessed.
I think we tell them as much as we need to. I think I'm willing to be fully open and honest, but if we're not signing on with them, we do have a right to things they don't need to know. But I think we need their help 100%. I don't think we can lie to them if we...
If I may then, how about I talk to whoever we're going to be at that tavern? And Rivik says as he gets up and starts walking back towards town.
He's a lovely guy. He's that wolf guy you met.
It's the fact that I could probably reason with him a lot more, since I've dealt a lot with more wolfkin in my village.
But we for sure need to get their help, and then we finish up what we need to in town. I have some things I'm waiting on. They should be done, hopefully. Turn in what we need to, maybe get some cash, and we push the court.
Yes, but while it's trying to suggest is the faster we can get all of this organized, the faster we can get moving, because we have the advantage on it now. I would think so, anyway. Odin says looking at everyone.
Oh, Rivik was already starting to walk?
Well,
we're still walking.
He's like Odin's walking, he's just like looking at everyone being like, yeah, we got the advantage, right?
Yeah.
The advantage.
Not the first time we've had it, though.
Noxmale will kind of shrug. Roscoe looks at his weapons. Alistair.
We got an advantage with those guys right back there.
Okay. So
I have a small army that we just need to get delivered.
okay, so
Oh shit, you do!
oh my god! I forgot about that.
I have
20 level 1 fighters.
I had them training at the general store, meaning I probably have 20 level 5 fighters.
Oh, don't forget we also have
directly
no
in half.
Mafia.
Yeah, and no mafia. They're probably working in hand at this point.
I just gotta
But
get
they are loyal banner to me, and maybe that in turn I get favor with the gnome mob. I have the forces to raid the Underfell.
Rivik already has seen the leader, the Tomberry, so you know.
If you
You've got
promise to
flex-
marry his daughter.
I didn't promise to marry his daughter.
No, I said if you promise to marry his daughter, we could be ready. We could raid the new
Never
city.
promised to marry the daughter.
I'm saying if you promise to marry the daughter, we can have them help us raid the new city.
I think I'm not following this
You're
very
not.
well.
You're not.
You're not. You're
It's a
not.
Godfather reference.
There you go. I haven't watched The Godfather.
Neither have I.
Neither have I.
So, yeah, we've got options. We got a lead. We are gonna move on this. We bring it to the Unseelie. We fuck their plan because now the Unseelie know they're coming, and we can sit and stockhold them and ambush them, walk them into a trap. They're planning on raiding it. We know they are.
Yeah. So
Okay.
We know everyone that was in that room.
I'm gonna talk to Wolfkin.
Yeah, once again.
I
You guys do whatever else you need to do around town.
I think you and Axel should talk to the Wolfkin, and I will expedite the process with the court.
Yeah.
I am just going to give this meta knowledge. You guys have the job with Big the Cat to Big the Tabaxi to turn in. You have the job with the Alchemist to turn in. And you have the job with Smeagol to turn in.
Yeah, I definitely want to stop at Smeagol's because I have shit I need to pick. I have shit doing work for that I need to pick up. So I'll for sure turn that in.
I'm just trying to say that those 3 jobs need to be turned in before you guys can actually meet with the council.
Yeah, so but
I know.
that's all running around town real quick. We can knock that out.
Yeah, like I said, Rivik is gonna go meet with the Foundry.
Yeah, you're
Axel,
gonna meet with
Axel,
Wolfington.
go meet with Smeagol to pick up your shit and turn in that quest. Someone go to Big the Cat, turn that shit in, and the other one with the Alchemist. Everybody run around.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just making sure all of you guys are aware of what.
Or we just skip that, considering more pressing issues are at hand.
But also, I want my
They won't
funny
let you
haha
into the-
item my butt.
This is giving you meta knowledge. They will not let you into the court unless you turn in the jobs.
This is the DM saying. This is the DM saying that you have to turn in the side quest before the next main quest appears.
Do you want to fight a CR25 creature, Sean?
I fought CR20
Sure.
already.
Let's stop arguing and let's turn the
Wait, he
Let's
said
turn in the
25.
fucking
He
quest.
said- That's a 20. That's a big difference right there.
I was also
Let's-
holding back a lot.
Again,
Still the only one to die.
let's turn in the shit.
Wait, like, what do we need? An item for each one, or just go and say, hey, it's done?
If they give
Okay,
you money,
so-
bring it to the group. We'll tally it up.
With with Smeagol, it's just you're telling them it's said and done. They're taken care of.
Okay.
The other ones, the Alchemist, you're turning in the Fomorian mound, or like the Fomorian growths. And
Who-
with Big the Cat, you're giving them a bag of money.
Which
Okay, and who had both those?
Noxmillion had actually handed them over to you guys.
Okay.
I was never given money.
It was either
Yeah.
Axel or it was
I-
either Axel or you, Sean.
I
It was
feel
most
like
likely Axel. I think Axel answered the door.
I did. Maximilian
I-
gave it to him.
Khalid, I feel like you're the most comfortable holding like lumps of flesh.
Or are you giving the lumps of flesh to?
Yeah, he was given a bag of soggy red bag.
Soggy red bag to Khalid to deliver.
Okay.
And
I
that,
feel
that
like-
would go to the alchemist shop.
And Alden, can you bring this bag of money to the big cat?
I just start heading that way with companions.
Alright, you have. Everybody's giving you looks because you now have a zombie trailing like 30 feet behind you.
Can I put a little hat on him? I have a little hat. I have a hat.
Sure.
It's a
We gotta give him some. Tommy has some character now. Tommy's not just.
Because of how his head was caved in, it doesn't sit properly.
Are
pushes it in a little bit.
Are you done with that
Yep.
cigarette, Axel?
Oh, sorry.
I put it in Tommy's mouth.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah.
character.
necessarily doesn't fall out.
Alright, yep.
See.
And
Kind of stick it right there in between his teeth.
He doesn't
No.
have teeth. He has a beak. He's an owl person.
Wow.
so
But
all
we're
the
just on a broken part of the beak.
Exactly.
respect. You want to take this bag of money to the big cat?
Sure.
Go. Pigeon way back. I'm gonna talk to Smeagol.
You go talk to Smeagol. I'm gonna go to.
Do we have to bring him decapitated heads or something? I didn't do that.
No, just tell him it's done. Tell him that he wants to know the whole story. Tell him that we fucking cut off
Bring
4
the zombie
hours.
with you.
Yeah, wait,
Can
you
I-
got the.
But no,
Delay!
Ty isn't listening to me.
Naxamili says, "Bring the zombie with you."
He calls him out while he's like, 20 feet away. Coming! Get back
The
here.
hell,
Wait,
if I'm 20 feet away,
Zombie's
then-
only.
Yeah.
He's 25
zombies-
feet. He's 20 feet away from you. Zombie's like right next to you guys.
Yeah, it's like
we're
10
taking a
feet.
zombie!
Go ahead.
Hey, come on.
We'll just abuse them.
Eh.
Yeah, I get stopped by Smeagol.
Alright, so you're going to Smeagol. Alden's going to Big the Cat. You're going to the tavern. Atracy's going with you. Naxamilian will go with Alden. The animal and the zombie's going with Axel. Kyle's going with Khalid. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Everybody pick me a number 1 through 4.
4.
Great.
2.
3.
It was already said. Sean got the
I
1.
rolled a
You got 1.
Alright, I rolled a 2. What was 2?
Grapes.
Alright. You walk up to the alchemist shop. Do you go inside?
Hello?
What's up?
Stepping.
The sign says we're open!
Okay, well, I'm knocking as I'm coming in. Here. Whatever it is they need on the counter.
What's this for?
Didn't you have a job for us to get you this?
Oh, these are the Fomori growths, alright. You watch as
Yeah.
she tosses them into a sink. Pulls out a rag, wipes her hands. Alright, let's see here. What was the payment for that? Starts reaching into a bag. Ah, here's this potion.
Okay.
Here's this one.
Oh, alright.
Oh, shit.
Here, catch
2
a third.
potions. Oh, whoa! Oh my
And
god.
2 more.
What
Hey,
the
wait,
fuck?
I didn't throw these ones. Don't worry, you're fine.
He's got water bottles. That's great.
Yeah.
I
do.
honestly, I can't see his camera, but it's fine.
Oh my god. I'm actually
He's
gonna drop
he's
this.
got a Dr Pepper bottle and a water bottle and a Pringles can and like his hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he also toss them up like I was tossing?
Yeah.
He did.
I can imagine it. Alright.
And then
Um,
I jumped up as if I actually was catching it, and I almost fell back on the chair.
He literally. Yeah. Fucking know.
You gotta love the RP of our group.
So-
Oh shit, I forgot
so-
to change the music.
So what are these exactly?
Let me use my Discord load.
Okay, I'm gonna just type 5 potions? Question mark.
Why this?
Alright, now listen here. You've got 2 potions of superior healing. You gotta.
Wait.
You gotta. I'm gonna say it fast, then I'm gonna explain it slow.
Okay.
You get 2 potions of superior healing, a potion of growth, a potion of shrinking, and a potion of deformation. Alright,
Think
so
I
you
got
have
it.
2 superior. Yeah, you got 2 superior potions.
I suppose
Potion of
superior.
growth. Yeah, well, superior. SUPERIOR.
SUPUREL.
ER.
Arg.
I'll type it to you later.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
that was just absolutely not what I said.
I.
I never
This is why I
said
don't-
L.
Oh,
Dude, Rafe,
I.
my
this
hearing is fucking terrible. I even heard that.
No, I'm just bad at spelling. I'm just like, what? He's saying it all really fast, and I'm
It's a
processing
superior potion. It's SUP.
It's better than
it.
than greater healing.
Okay.
ER.
So 2 really good healing potions. Shrink.
A potion of
Shrinking?
and basically you have a potion of enlarge and a potion of reduce.
Okay.
Like the enlarge does the effect of the enlarge half of the spell, reduces the reduction half.
Large potion. What was the last one?
The potion of deformation. That one I'll have to send it information later because I have to find a certain book for that. But the long story short is it is a splash potion that you throw that has the effect of the curse eye of a Fomorian. And that's what she wanted the growth spore. And then she also tosses a bag of gold pieces at you.
Okay, how much?
Puts it on top.
I'm just gonna let that hit my face.
Alright,
Oh.
well, I need you to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Excellent.
I rolled max.
Damage. You said 4?
What was that?
You said 4?
Yeah, 4 points.
4 points, okay.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's 20 gold pieces.
Okay. Bag of 20 GP.
But,
Excellent.
just put like 20 gold in your inventory, pretty much.
I'm gonna give it to you guys. I'm not keeping it.
You want me to just go ahead and add it to my inventory because I got like all the fucking gold and shit. I'll take that as a yes.
No. I'm just leave it right here. I'm gonna have it until I give it to you guys.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna spend it. Okay. All right. Thank you.
But yeah, basically the potion of deformation, you know how I made a comment about Sean rolling just high enough not to be deformed?
Okay.
It's basically a splash potion that has just that effect.
Oh.
It can be applied as a poison, but it's best used as a splash potion. And I will send the information for that later. I'm giving you guys fun weapons.
Fun weapons indeed.
Alright, if it's okay, I'm going to... Do you want to do anything else in the alchemist shop, Reeves?
No.
Okay, we're going to move on. If I roll a 2, I re-roll.
Wabowski.
I rolled a 4.
That'd be me.
You enter the tavern. And... off towards the bar area, you can see... Normal circumstances, I'd have you roll. But he is not trying to be stealthy. And it's... what's it called? He's not albino. It's... He's partially albino. Because he's actually a forest wolfkin, but his hair is
He's got
white.
white fur. Yeah, he's got white fur.
I'm trying to remember the exact term it was for, but I don't remember what it was.
Isn't that
Albino?
just the winter wolf?
Well, no, he's a
they're all-
he's a forest wolfkind, but he has a genetic disease
albino.
No.
that makes it's not albinoism because his eyes are actually blue.
Well, yeah, not all albinoism gives you red eyes.
Well, there's a specific term for it. Albinoism does give you red eyes. But
Anyways,
there's a specific term.
I know what he looks like mostly because we talked about it last session.
You see him.
Cool.
You see the 7-foot tall wolfkin that easily towers over everybody.
Before walking any further, just because there's him and Atracy are still at the door, he said, "Atracy, are you wanting to join me for this conversation, or are you just gonna sit by?"
As she looked at Ervik, she said, I think I'll just sit beside you and listen and warn you if something can happen. Alright? Unless you want me to talk.
Okay, just don't start any bar fights without me.
Don't worry about that.
He says before starting to walk towards the bar, and when he goes to sit down next to him, he says, "Two, please."
Now remind me, were you a part of the conversation with Wolfington yesterday, or if he didn't leave? I don't remember if Wolfington spoke to you.
Yeah, he was. Rivik was the main one that talked to Wolfington.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember if
Okay.
I left at any or no.
I only asked that because I forgot to roll a history check on Wolfington's end.
Okay. Yeah, he was there. He remembers him telling Rivik that he'll be at the tavern if they want to continue talking.
Okay, I just wanted to verify that because I completely forgot last time to roll a history check for something.
Yeah.
You sit beside Wolfington. Wolfington gives you a nod. Guten Tag.
Hey.
So, after our conversation yesterday, or a few hours ago, it's hard to keep track sometimes when you're in the Feywild. I've been thinking. You looked very familiar.
That's true. Despite my many appearances, you probably heard me in somewhat of this voice. I was also, he says as his voice goes back, I was also mostly the town's or village's chef in the area on most days.
Well, I actually remembered you when you were high.
He's nodding as like his response of like, because Rivik may or may not know if he remembers. If you want to make me roll a history check, I could do that.
Go ahead and roll a history check. Wolfington actually grabs one your tender brings, and he looks at it.
12.
The voice is kind of familiar, but it's like it's hard to really pin because I mean, with the height he was describing, then within like 4 or 5.
Kind of hard.
I actually remember the first days of that village being started up. Hard to believe it's gone.
Yeah. Honestly, hard to believe that too. Like I said, it was only me and 2 others that weren't partake in that fight. We watched that whole thing burn down when we got back and heard no one else scream anymore.
Do you look at Wolfington, or are you like just looking ahead?
With Rivik is mostly looking towards the drink that the cup of ale that he ordered for him and Wolfington.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But you
Yeah,
hear You kind of hear a quick glub glub, and then you hear the empty cup being set down. I'm sorry for your loss. I also lost people that day. Some good friends, some family.
But they're never forgotten.
No. No, they are not. He kind of like interlocks his fingers, and so long as I've lived 200 or so years already, and I can tell you, so long as I live 200, I've forget them. But enough ramblings of the old wolf. What is your group's decision?
For a safe decision, how about I give you a little more info of what we just learned on our way back?
Wolfton would kind of be like looking down at you. He's not looking like directly at you, but you know how when like dogs tilt their head and they're kind of like looking down at you?
Mm-hmm.
Like their head's like still tilted like upwards or straight, but they're looking down at you.
Yeah.
He's kind of doing something like that. Not in like an intimidating way, but in the way of
Curiosity?
not necessarily curiosity, but in the way of not wanting to look you dead on just yet. It's almost like an old man looking down at like a child.
Yeah. Well, on our way back, our magic friend, the one with nature, remembered he could do a scry spell, and we gotta go look at Celeborn again.
Oh, so if you've able to successfully scry upon him.
Yes, we were. Let me tell you, whatever has happened since between the escape of the Shadowfell and now, God, does he look drained. Guy's got some gray hairs already showing on him.
That would be understandable. To our belief, we assumed that he was the one that casted the spell, correct?
That is true. He even had 300 years of preparation for taking down a water village in the Shadowfell.
Well, any elf can prepare 300 years to create an army to take upon a city.
Speaking of which, he's narrowed down a location of a blade.
Oh, and where would that be?
That'd be the Underfell. Sadly, though, he's not prepared. I say sadly for his namesake, but we all know we're all happy for that, since he's not prepared. Full mass assault.
That is wonderful news.
So as of right now, besides hopping around with headless chickens, that's saying. We are thinking of a next plan, though. And, well, what better way to surprise them with good old welcoming in an Undercity, you know?
Yes. And how would you propose you would prepare for such an ordeal?
That is one thing. Wonders the library. Man. Look at all the knowledge that we need. If I may ask, though, if this agreement were to take place with the Foundation, what would we be doing? Or whoever would be signing up, what would they be doing?
Well, they would be contracted as officers. They would be. Well, none of you look like the researching type. So none of you would be most likely given the task of being an actual researcher. You would most likely be. Should your entire. It's hard to say. But most likely you would all be officers. Operation specialists. You know how I came as group of. Well, from what you all saw, 3 individuals?
Yes.
Well, it would be something you would most likely be like them. You'd be given a mission and told to take care of it. I only came on this mission because I wanted to see what was going on for myself.
Now, even though you know we are on a mission to eliminate Cellborn, will we still be on this mission till said mission is complete?
I would assume so. You all have already started on this mission. There would be no point in taking you off of it.
Reason why I ask is because I don't want to be left off track before joining a company, you know?
I fully understand, but I can't make all the decisions myself. I only gave this offer so that I could get you into contact with the people that did make the decisions.
And resources would also be given to us. Not money per se, but like armory and such.
You would have you would start out with the basics, but yeah, you would have some access equipment. For the most part, unless proven otherwise, it would most likely be just sets of spell scrolls and potions, unless they decide to start you on a with higher status than the basic. But again, that would be a conversation with one of the other people. You would have to negotiate.
Rivik wouldn't turn his head, but he would not a whole lot. He would turn his head a little bit towards Atracee's direction to glance at her, only for a moment, before looking back to his drink, grabbing the handle, and takes a few sips out of it, setting the drink down. Well, now. I focus more of the research part, considering the fact that you have told us of a wonderful place of knowledge.
Yes, the Wonders Library. The Foundry has access to that, but we also don't have access at the same time. They're kind of fickle with us.
Kind of like a VIP system, huh? More than that.
How do I put it? It's an entire sentient. Actually, I don't have liberty to give the full explanation.
Higher up status.
That and it is unwise to say such things so openly.
Fair. We really could use the numbers on our side to stop Celeborn in his tracks for doing God knows what.
Yes.
Rivik would give a moment of silence as he's kind of thinking.
But there is also things called field researchers. There are subsets of operatives. I'm actually... That's what I started as.
I don't suppose there could be a temporary work with this company, can there?
We're not a company.
I'm having to say company is my own term. I just met
Think
you
of
and
us-
learned about this, but
Think of us as a private organization that works as globally as we possibly can. We're not a part of any of the king. We have members from the different continents, the different kingdoms, but we work adjacent to the kingdoms. Think of us as a guild. But we don't have public offices. We're more secretive in most cases than most thieves' guilds. We're only telling all of you this because you're an actual group of interest that we would have actually like to have on our side as well.
Rivik is thinking again.
At least you're a group I would like to have with us.
It's the fact that, like I said, we need numbers, but I don't suppose only a single person could do a sign up for this.
No.
I know I only came here with my friend that I've known for years. But I also feel like others' voices should be opinionated than just me speaking for everyone. So if you don't mind,
This wouldn't be you definitively signing up either. This would be you putting in your application for me to be bringing in the other person.
so if I do this, others would have to do the same thing, but they have a chance of saying yes or no. Pretty much.
This would tell me your group is interested, and this would tell me that I need to bring the other person in which case they will talk to your entire group, at the same time. My apologies, I can't. There's male, female, and one of the things that I might have to get into contact with doesn't even have a gender.
I think the others are going to
Which
be meeting.
case- And that's which case conversing with them would be what allows you to join or not.
If I may say, I think the others will be meeting up with us here, so... Rivik will grab his mug, hold it up. Do you have time to at least wait on the others?
He'd reach into his pocket, pull out a stopwatch. I can wait for them. And while I wait, I'll try to get into contact with one of the people.
Then let's talk of other stories and such. Wait. As he holds up like his mug to him as like a cheers type thing.
He holds up his empty mug.
I'll
By the way,
order-
these aren't like these are like decent sized tankers, and he's already drank the entire. By the way, Constitution saving throw. Oh wait, his stats are too high.
Rivik will laugh and it's like, I'll order another one for you and one for Atrazzi too.
Yes, enough. It'll be on my tab, so don't worry about anything.
Well, first round's on me anyway, so there you go.
The barkeep's like, you already have 3 turkeys on your tab, and Wolfington has the money to pay for all of it. All right, last 2 people. One or evens or odds.
Even.
I think it's time we got even with the money.
Oh my god.
No,
He punned at
Nobody?
me. Son of a bit.
nothing. All right, so you walk up to the mob boss. No,
At least you
walk
got,
up.
at least you got a reaction from me.
You walk up to Big the Cat.
I've got you, man.
You got money.
Yeah.
Bitchin'.
Bitch. Fucking stole my line.
I was gonna say, like, you should say that, but fuck, I didn't mean to steal now!
Is this Goodwill Hunting or something?
No, double down. Come on.
he holds out his hand. Alright, I'll take it.
Yeah, and all in hands and the sack of change.
Thank you for getting me my 100 platinum. Reaches into it. Here's your payment.
How much platinum?
Hold on. He kind of just. So. This is the one that was all gambling. Eight.
Ooh.
Jesus! Just got 8 platinum.
I just got rich.
Fuck yeah, you did.
And you don't like money.
Yeah. I just got 80 gold pieces.
Alright. Now I'm gonna go buy what I gotta go buy. He tosses you a gold coin. But that's for you to keep quiet.
Try to do the
Got
catch
80.
motion.
Now we got 81 gold pieces.
Well, technically, I have 107.
Sean, we just been handed 81 gold, okay?
You had a chance of getting 240.
Damn.
So,
And we only
I
had
rolled.
eight.
I rolled 3d8. Honestly, I should have rolled a bigger die. He has big fucking hands, but you know.
I can reroll it.
Why? I could. You know what? Because I'm such a nice guy. Make it 16.
Woo! Double
I
the
rolled an
money.
8.
Double the money.
That actually paid 10 more than the blacksmith, which I'd argue the blacksmith gave a better payout than this quest, but you know, because it was 150 and access to mithril equipment. All right, he walks away from you.
And I walk away from him. And head back to doing the
By the way, you guys kind of met in the back alley behind the tavern. Like it was a fucking drug deal.
Are we dealing drugs right now? I forgot to bring. Actually, I was just talking to Big the Cat. I could probably get us some drugs.
Big the cat's already gone.
Fine, I'm trying to do a bit and no one else wants to participate.
I'm not around.
He said we all reconvened.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I said you're behind an alleyway, behind the tavern. That's where you were.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Open up.
No,
your
you were.
Open up your
No,
ears.
No, it's just you were behind the tavern.
Oh.
Nick hasn't even done his stuff yet.
Yeah, we're just gonna skip that one.
Yeah, all right.
I'm sorry. I genuinely heard. Oh, you owe me at the tavern again. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you owe me behind the tavern. I'm like, oh, okay. We're doing drugs here now.
You know. Now, also to be fair, you did a really good thing this session, so that's fun.
All right. So I just.
So no,
walk
if
around.
you don't mind. Sorry. Well, I mean, you could also start headed to the council building.
I'm gonna do that instead.
Because the idea was that everybody turned their stuff in, and when you were done, you went to the council building. No?
Yes. Correct. Sorry.
Yeah. So now you're headed to the council building. While you're headed there, we're gonna cut to Nick. Because the idea is turn everything in, then council building. But the idea is that you're doing it all at the same time. This is all happening all at once. So the Wolfington conversation's happening at this time. You turn it in and you leave, and the Khalid's juggling potions. I think. I don't know. That's what the squares are doing. They're kind of in a circle like a juggle.
Yeah. It's just the infinite juggle.
No, Nick. You enter you enter Smeagol's shop. Smeagol turned around. Welcome to Oh, it's
You know, you could have kept going with the intro. I was kind of entertained by it.
welcome
don't
to
want-
Smeagol's magic shop. I am Smeagol. How may I assist you?
Was that? Do you not enjoy doing that for your own store?
I don't like doing it in the middle of it. By the way, why is there a zombie right behind you?
We killed them all. Here's one of them. I mean, he's not alive.
Smeagol reaches over, grabs his staff. Reeves, how much health does the zombie have?
Shit. Shit. I wonder where I wrote it.
Hey, stop hitting the merchandise.
Oh, 8. Wait, yeah, 8. I think
8?
Yeah. It increases with my proficiency though.
Does it break 30?
No.
Alright, well, it's incinerated.
Okay, that's good.
Come on, man.
It was time to make the chap smell.
We could have had him stand outside. Well, job's done.
Alright, Smeagol will give you guys a 50% discount.
That is awesome, bud. Question. I left a note right here.
You watch as Smeagol drops a bag of gold onto the counter. You watch as Smeagol then takes half of it out as he sets the pendant down.
You.
It was gotta be 350.
Yep.
Blasphemous
Yes.
talked me out of it. So Smeagol was gonna pay. So Smeagol was gonna charge 200. Smeagol took 100.
Give me a second. I got.
You still have 50. You still have 50 left from the back. I'm gonna take a picture of the notes.
Mhm.
I hope you like it. And Nick, when I send this to you, I'd like you to read. It doesn't. It's not storied, but I'd like you to share what this little magic item you commissioned does.
The Moonstone Pendant of Blood Rage. Requirements: Blood Hunter. Can use Blood Right feature on amulet to fill a charge, max 1 charge. Can use the charge to activate Blood Right without dealing damage to self. Can use charge to amplify Blood Maledict Curse. Can use
That's supposed to be without you doing damage to yourself.
Can use charge to roll Blood Right die to gain temp hit points. If I use the Blood Right feature without using the charge, the user can expend the charge to enter a rage as a free action. If the user kills an enemy, their Blood Right is active. The pendant does not have a charge. You can fill the pendant's charge.
Which that's a feature stemming off of the whole like bloody like the Eco Deverator. You just don't get stat bonuses for having a charge in it.
Yes, I do see. So if I use the Blood Right feature, so if I use like my Crimson Right and I don't use the charge, I can go into a rage.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
But without like killing something, the way you can outside of combat, you basically you just stab your hand and it draws your blood, and you take the damage. You still take the damage, but you say you can do it before a long rest and.
Axel
And it's like-
takes it.
And when you do the whole like temporary hit points, you roll the die.
Okay.
So whatever your blood right die is, you roll it, and you gain temporary hit points equal to that.
Fucking awesome.
So say it's a D12, you roll it, and you get a 11. That's your temporary hit points.
Additional question: if I use my, if I use my Crimson Right, can I fill this in combat? Like, can I Crimson Right to gain a charge into it?
Yes.
Like, okay, cool.
Yes, you can. You will still take the damage, but you can.
Awesome. That works perfectly fine.
And the
Trade
whole
real
rage-
HP for temp HP.
And if you do the whole rage thing like that,
Mm-hmm.
you don't expend a rage
True.
because this is separate from the
I'm about to just-
barbarian.
First time I use this, I'm gonna describe the most Sephiroth shit.
Sephiroth!
The blood crimson wings, fucking. Axel, I think, takes the pendant and he looks at it. Gripping in his hand before he's gonna loop it around his neck. He doesn't stab himself with it just yet. Or actually, I think before he puts it around his neck.
I write down it does require attunement.
Yes, I figured. But for the sake of it, I will attune to it. Smeagol, I'm a bit of an ass. I'm gonna hold the locket to the pointy end to him and go, "You want to do the honors?" I'm letting Smeagol stab me.
Smeagol takes it into his hand. I'm gonna roll an attack roll for this.
Yeah, go for it.
Because remember, Smeagol's a wizard, not a...
Yeah. Can I help him?
This is just like flat. Like, this is no dex add-in. Because
Okay.
you're telling him to stab you.
Yeah.
He'd probably be a dex type, so this is probably like an improvised dagger. He barely like gets it into your carotid artery. So it's like you hand it to him, he side hands it, whack!
Alright. Fills up. Ah. Thank you. Wake it off a little bit.
Alright, roll your blood right die to take the damage.
Okay, we take 3 damage there. Now we fill that bad boy up. I gotta make that into an item. Yeah, from there I'm gonna go. Smeagol, you did a good thing letting us know. They returned a bunch of people into mean locks. Couldn't save the people, but for sure dealt with that mean lock infestation.
Smeagol figured that's what they were doing.
I hope you have a good day, bud.
Smeagol hopes you do as well.
Hey, bud. When the world ends, and it probably will, be somewhere nice and warm.
Smeagol will keep that in. You dirty bastard. You're trying to implant a thought so that he's there. You dirty dick waffle.
I'm trying to keep our magic salesman. I'm trying to make the NPC a traveling NPC.
Cheeky dick waffle.
Long con, I leave. I make my way. Yep, I make my way to.
Wait a minute, I do the same thing! That's why I was able to recognize it. I do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. You egg people in the right direction, man. We're characters, use our influence in the world. So, yeah, I meet, I suppose Alden and Khalid outside the court. Where's Rivik?
What?
Where's
They're outside
our,
the council building.
Oh, was Rivik outside the council building? Did you come out to us, or
No,
are you still at the inn?
No, I forgot we were meeting there, and he's at the tavern still.
Yeah, I
By the
arrive
way,
to
I
you
need
guys
to-
and go, where the fuck
By the
is
way,
that guy?
I need you both to make me Constitution saving throws because you guys are basically given an unlimited tap for alcohol.
And I get a plus 11 total for
Yeah.
my fuck no.
Axel pulls up to Khalid and Alden, bleeding from the jugular.
29.
I need you to make me 2 more, by the way.
Oh right.
I'm
15.
So what? Bleeding from the jugular?
Just
Do
a
I
little
get,
bit.
Do I get one more?
1 more.
Okay.
Why? Exactly.
The lizards,
Fifteen
one
again.
lizard stabbed me.
By the way, that last one was supposed to be a
Stabbed you.
disadvantage.
Lizard stabbed you.
Don't you fucking do this to me!
You're already drunk, dude.
Oh.
15 is gonna be the number.
still drunk.
Do I have your permission
Oh.
to someday turn you into a zombie?
No, actually, a friend of mine already has rights to my corpse.
Maximilian would just like look at you like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Alden is
Yeah.
giving the same look.
In the back of Axel's mind. Don't worry, Axel, I'll take care of your body. Hey, if I die,
It is Jerry. It is Jerry.
It's fucking Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry has rights to my body should I die. And God be, no matter how I die, he will recover it.
Gonna have to get him a will on that.
I don't gotta get him a will, man will do it. It's a force of nature.
He is indeed a force in nature.
But no, chill, and I like pull the pendant up a bit, and it's this, to a little bit of the design, this, center moonstone, like, bulb, with kind of the glass inlet that fills, and almost like a blood moon behind the moonstone, that kind of crystal with faint, like, it almost looks like with a little bit of mithril, and in there is almost like raven feathers. Kind of like little pendant, little bulb. And then there's the pointy part where it gets stabbed. It's still a little blood smeared and goes, little blood magic.
also the way the blood fills it, you guys know how the Icor Deverado, when it is, you have the two bloods swirling around but never mixing. This one, it's much more like your traditional bulb, where it's like but it only fills itself halfway. It never fills itself. So it's like it has room to slosh around, but it never like jerks. It just stays in like that fluid. It's like there's two liquids at two different densities in there, constantly shifting with each like movement. But it's only the one blood. It's like never acting like there's air in there, even though there is air in there.
A little bit of blood magic, a little bit of moon magic, you know me.
Alright, well, all the jobs are turned in, right?
Yeah, that asshole went to the tavern to talk to Wolfington. I guess since he's not
By
here.
the way, what's Atreus's 3 Constitution saving throws?
Oh,
Oh
right.
wait, she's a paladin. Never mind. She's a paladin. She's fine.
Yeah.
She's a paladin. She's fine.
She's
Actually
immune.
breaking them under the table.
She's drinking them under
Yeah.
the table.
Wolfington and Atreus are drinking Rivik under the table.
Fuck.
Too
No.
bad.
Don't
No.
fuck with Wolfington.
Shit.
I guess we're going to the tavern to check on him.
Hey, Atreus, by the way, would you consider Wolfington an ally?
To a what?
Would you consider Wolfington an ally?
I don't know. I'm unsure about that. But I'll stay cautious because I don't know. I feel something gonna be, turn around. I don't know why.
Alright, that's fine. He doesn't get your +4. But he still has a +11.
You would have had
Okay.
a plus 15.
Wolfington's built different.
Wolfington is indeed built different.
Anyways, my apologies.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna. I guess we all should go check on him, or one of us can, or we could all just stick as a group and go see what he's fucking up to. Could use a fucking coffee.
I mean, he's probably most likely still discussing over with the wolf.
And if it's gone on this long, it's probably interesting.
Yes, but
Meanwhile, back at the tavern, and that's when I told them, no, this is my natural fur color.
I assume we're now telling stories to people in the tavern and we're making jokes. Everyone's having a good time.
100%. You guys, you guys are having.
Yes!
I've also
And
got bought
Wolfie is
cigarettes from
100% the
Smeagol.
life of the party.
Oh fuck yeah!
What was that, Nick? I'm sorry.
Could I also, within theory, buy cigarettes from Smeagol?
Smeagol doesn't sell cigarettes. He doesn't have the
Shit.
convenience store anymore.
Shit.
I'm pretty good with the flute, you know.
Yeah, but Wolfie Dude is a giant fucking teddy bear telling stories.
I know, but
I mean, he's got
providing
250
music for it. I'm probably providing music for it as best I can.
He's got 250 years. By the way, you have disadvantage on like a lot of things.
I don't fucking care.
But
Everybody's probably drunk.
I mean, well, you also have advantage on charisma checks, but only charisma.
I have advantage on charisma checks?
Yeah, when you're
It's only
drunk, you have,
performance.
you have advantage on charisma checks.
Only for performance,
But
though.
everything else is a disadvantage.
Hey Josh.
Yeah.
I'm do I have a chance of getting a flute here and just making a great performance while Wolfington's telling some good stories?
Oh, fucking roll! Go ahead and roll. In the meantime, we're gonna go back to the group.
Yeah, I think we're just walking into the tavern. to go
Nat
get this
20!
guy. Oh, we're showing up for the fucking party, bro. Hey, yo, guys. Fuck the world ending. The club is lit right now.
No.
Rivik is standing on top of a table playing the flute like a motherfucking madman, and you just have Wolfington telling jokes, telling stories. He's behind Wolfington. You can see 10 tankards. Where Rivik is behind him, you can only see 6.
I mean, besides for having to like, you know, play music to add some theme for his stories, I assume we're probably getting like tips out of this or something. I don't know.
You guys also notice at one point Wolfington is giving someone fucking therapy in the middle of a tavern.
They're having a whole night's, like, they're having a full The Hangover level of cutscenes happening right now while we're walking the fuck over there 15 feet away. We push open the door. What's the scene? What's the scene as we are coming through the door?
Like you said.
Okay, so as you guys are stepping through the door, Wolfington just got finished telling an amazing joke about literally, like, you know how the comedians tell a story and then the punchline happens? Well, the punchline happens, and somebody like says like, "Hey, that I was the punchline in one of those stories," and Wolfington literally sits down with him. And how does that make you feel? You guys watch as him go from comedian storyteller into straight up armchair therapist counselor.
And Rivik's like in the bathroom. That was supposed like not a bathroom.
He's in the
Is
bathroom.
there playing the flute while using a little bit of magic, I guess, with this performance to provide scenery of like the story of what would go on.
You guys can also fully tell that Rivik is drunk because he actually has color in his cheeks.
Yeah.
There are 8 tankards around the table he's on. Beside Wolfington, there is 12. You guys can 100% tell Wolfington's not drunk. Wolfington is just Wolfington.
Guys,
Atchesy,
look
what
like
are you doing in this hangover? What is Atchesy doing? Is Atchesy just watching Rivik make a fool of himself?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to hold my laugh, looking at him, but then I get worried. I walk to him, raise pencil, put him down, and say, "Stop it! Goddamn! Everybody's looking at you. Look at you. Stop.
wave.
Give me that."
How just says the accent? What the fuck is this guy doing?
Why is it when I want to be a dumb alcoholic, it's a problem?
Oh, this is still a problem.
Do you know how often I get drunk?
Hold your liquor. Alright, so... Awesome performance, by the way. That was great. It really made me forget about the world ending.
Yeah, no, that does it. No, it doesn't. No. Does not.
It didn't?
Does he have alcohol in his hand? Dude, you have a mug in your
You
hand?
see a flute in his hand.
He has a flute in both hands, but he's surrounded by Tankard.
It
seems
seems
like
like
a
Tankard.
name.
What are you doing?
Nail bugs.
Oh, I was just here with, Wolfington, trying to make the agreement here. I was waiting for you guys to get here, behalf mostly, because if I were to say yes, and well, pretty much I'm saying yes for everybody here, but that's besides the point. But then all of a sudden we got to telling stories, telling jokes, and it got to the point where literally I started playing the flute to add scenery for his stories, and now he's over there again.
That guy's crying.
Well, you guys notice that Wolfington's already done giving the count, so she. Wolfington had a. I had a small lapse in judgment and gave him what was essentially a unlimited tap.
Small lapse in judgment.
I get to watch other people live my dream. Just lean on the counter. Can I get a coffee? Please,
I did not
I'd like
expect
a
it to
5
be-
gold.
I did not expect him to be a lightweight. He
Yeah,
says as he
lightweight.
pats his shoulder, casting lesser restoration.
I was just
Although
about
I-
to do that.
As you sober up almost immediately.
First of all, I'm not a
Roll
goddamn
me-
lightweight.
Roll me a history check.
I would at least
Yeah,
remember
that
him
did-
saying that, okay?
At disadvantage.
Oh, this.
History. So 13 on roll number 1. That's cocked. 5.
You don't remember anything. All you remember is the lightweight comment.
He's like, first of all, I'm not a goddamn lightweight, and second, why the fuck am I holding a flute?
You looked
Uh,
around.
It's like, why are there
Yeah,
so
oh,
many
you-
goddamn tankards?
You know, we had to get your clothes
were
on you.
Alden just.
I
shook his
wouldn't
head
go that
and
far. You had clothes. I
So,
wouldn't go
seriously,
that
whose
far.
flute is this? No, seriously, whose flute is this? What the fuck?
What
That's
is
mine.
yours? Put the flip
Wolfington
down.
takes it,
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
puts it away.
Alright.
So what is
So-
this deal?
Right. Deal. Yes. All right. So pretty much, if we want information that we're wanting from the library, well, and other things, we'd all be pretty much be putting a job application in to work with them, in which we would then be talking to the higher ups to see if that we're pretty much acceptable for this. It's pretty much, if I say yes, you all say yes. But I
No.
wanted to wait for you guys to get here, really. It's not like individually thing.
Okay, I don't care. No.
No?
No, he was. I think he was talking to someone else.
No, I did.
No, you're
Oh,
saying
that
that
was
to
incorrect.
us.
Sorry, I thought I heard
Oh,
someone
that's
in your
saying no.
background. My bad.
Oh. Probably me playing with my my toenails.
Sick.
And what if we're able to assist you with your endeavors?
What endeavors?
He looks at Kyle.
How would you be able to assist with my endeavors?
We have necromantic. We have access to necromancers. We'd be able to supply that. We'd also be able to assist you in whatever research you desired. Should it not... How do we say? Ruins the balance of everything in existence.
We're space cops.
No, we're just fucking world travel cops.
The space cops.
World
We
travel
also
meaning
don't
get
allow
around.
certain people who make deals with certain gods. The boss is very adamant about that. The
Yeah,
moon
sure.
god is fine. I'm a
Okay.
follower of her as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's a god in It's Xander. Is Xander?
Which,
Sean, where's Crad from?
Yes.
Brad is from Zenralla, and the main god from Zenralla, well, from Prad's era, the one he probably does not like, is so she who shall not be named yet.
Well, Crad's a spiteful bitch.
Yeah, he has every right to be.
Yeah, he's a spiteful bitch. Anybody who makes the dealings with the Zenralla gods, you guys should be fine.
Which would also include the Raven Queen.
He's a spiteful bitch.
So if Tara was still here, she would not be allowed in.
Crad would probably beat the shit out of her himself.
Yep.
So again, like I said, I waited for y'all to be here just for yes or no. Remember, one hand working with them, we would be focused on Celeborn to the end. We would also be given resources, but after that, we would pretty much be working on other missions, mostly like task force, knights, targeting other evil.
Like, as the astral plane starts spilling into the material plane, we'll send adventurers like you guys to take a look at it.
We're signing on to be fucking saying heroes is a little romantic.
Beat cops. You also wouldn't be tied down by a single kingdom.
No, we work around the world pretty much.
I'm gonna be honest, Wolfington. Out of all the people here, I'm not the person you need to see. I've been honestly being the biggest advocate against it, not because I don't want to, but because if I only look at the upsides. And I'm trying to be a realist and weigh our options. I don't know what exactly my plans are in any long term, but I know I believe in this, and I know we need help. And I've worked small, and small turned out to be real fucking big. So either it's gonna get a lot bigger, or it's gonna get a lot smaller. What the rest of them decide is my vote.
Rivik would turn to Alden and
Alden walked off.
Okay.
There he goes.
It was kind of decided for me to go with the party. So he's going back to the council.
Honestly, this is not even really an adventure. I spent 19 years trying to find something, and every single thing I've come across has told me that there's no way I can bind my brother's soul back to his body. And essentially what he has left of what I've preserved is essentially just a shell with nothing in it. Only creating new things. Like, I finally got to hear his first sentence in those 19 years. And to essentially put my brother's chance of my brother's humanity back in an organization that I would be putting maybe what? Another 19, another 5 years.
And
every day so far.
Sorry. Go ahead.
And he says, where every day so far gets harder and harder for me to sustain him the way he is now. And every day his soul, Trevor's farther away from wherever I can pull it from.
Wolfington would gently place his hand on on Khalid's shoulder. Years in the long run will one day be a drop in the bucket. It hurts now. Doesn't hurt less, but it gets a little easier sometimes. But you're a wizard, correct? Do you know what was the last thing that happened when somebody told a wizard they couldn't do something?
I mean, the only thing I hear is you can't bring the dead back to life.
Do you want to know what happened the last time somebody told the wizards they couldn't do something?
What?
They killed the goddess of magic. And they became a god. For about 30 minutes. Then they were killed by other gods. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is where there is a will, there is sometimes a way. And it may not be through the arcane. But there are tales of wizards finding ways to overcome the divine.
Probably need another minute at least.
Wolfington would nod as he turns to the rest of the party.
Well, like I said, I didn't want to speak on his behalf, and well, I should say I don't know what you're thinking of, if you want to agree to this or not.
I should look at Raven.
I tell
Are you agree with that? Do you
Hey, hang on,
think
Reeves,
she-
hang on.
Yeah. What about you, Raven?
To be honest, he looks back at Wolfington. It's like, to be honest, it's kind of funny how this all started as a plain investigation on a small village. Turned out to be something like this. I'm gonna have to.
Go on.
To be honest, I think we're gonna have to decline on this one. As much as the help is appreciative, I'm more freelance on adventuring and not taking on orders. And well, lived long. We'll probably continue adventuring on.
I agree with that. So I'll decline too.
Well, I will. We will most likely meet another day, but know that I will be at all of your funerals.
You know, if I get a funeral, that'll be something.
I'll make sure you do. He then turns to Khalid, and I'm sorry, you were saying something, Reeps?
Well, I was just gonna tell Rivik. I was gonna be like, thank you for waiting, but I'm gonna go look for Holden to see if at least he has more of see if he has more of an understanding on what exactly is going on, and if what would you think? I'll have my actual decision then, once I return.
Yeah.
I head off and go look for Alden.
My coffees. I put down a gold, so as many coffees as that got me.
Your coffee. They don't take your money. They just set the coffee in front of you, and the whole pot.
Yeah, that works.
Coffee mug, pot.
Yeah, that's just how Axel's sitting in here. Rowdy fucking tavern, still hyped from Rivik's flute playing, just sitting there with a pot of coffee. He thinks back to the last time he had one when it got slapped out of his hand. That's for champions.
Actually, I
Thinks
think
about it.
Shot. I think it got
Yeah, got
shot.
shot. I'm pretty sure. Shot out of his hands, and that it was a drink for champion. He. Axel very much having a moment here. Some good Joe.
Well, Wolfington, if I ever do figure out what has happened to the village, I hope that you'll be the first one to know. And hopefully raise another toast to the ones that we will never forget.
Yes. I'm sure we will. But I must wait for Khalid and Alden now.
We need to know what they want.
I thought they said no for that.
Khalid said no, but now he's undecided.
And Alden left.
He said that was already decided for him. He said no.
No, the party thing was already decided for him.
He said he thought that it was already decided for him that it was going to happen.
Oh,
Or no, what I was talking about was the fact of like following the party.
Oh yeah, because I was saying that we should all go look for Rivik, and you never objected.
Well, it was not really a chance at the time. 'Cause,
No.
you know, like there was a lot going on, so I was like, you know
Yeah,
what,
true.
I'm just gonna wait until I can talk to it, end up at the tavern.
Yep.
well, that being said, Rivik will nod to Wolfington before leaving the tavern and head to meet up with Khalid and Alden.
We're gonna rub the bridge of his nose. Should not. That's called then. Well, Wolfington will have things to explain. Well, I'll have things to explain later. He says to himself softly as he is left pretty much alone. Except for Axel, who's crying into a coffee pot.
Yep.
And with that, we will end tonight's session.
Oh, Booski, that was awesome.
A boost.
Heck yeah.
Lore, delicious lore. Yo, I've got a whole battle strategy going on in my head, bro. When Wolfington said,